everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Africa Truth Media, and guys, today I have an interesting topic to discuss. Something that I know maybe some of you will have a different opinion about it, but I will encourage you to listen my opinion to the end of this video because I'm sure that you're going to gain value from it. The topic of the day is African cultural mindsets that are causing poverty. And in Africa, we are blessed with the best natural resources and even the manpower. But we continue to lag behind in terms of development, in terms of achieving development goals. There are some things that I believe are the reasons why we are where we are today. And if we could change just a little bit, if we could change at least our mindset, we change just a 10%, 20%, we could be going very far. So guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and leave a sweet comment. Let me know what you think about this topic. And guys, this video is segmented into chapters. You can choose the chapter that you want to watch, but I can tell you every chapter is going to make very good sense. So welcome to the channel, like this video, and let's dive into the topic and discuss more. And you're free to the aspect where child is considered as a communal responsibility. For a long time, Africans, we have believed that a child that is born in the society is a responsibility of everyone in the society, to an extent that and this is my opinion, many people, they give birth to many children, but they don't really take care of them, or they assume that they are going to be assisted by the rest of the society to take care of their children. For instance, like right now, when I'm doing this video, I am sure there are people who are having good time in their bedroom, and at some point they will now create another WhatsApp group, and they will be asking people to donate or contribute for the child education, for the support in terms of maybe upkeep, which is supposed to be entirely the responsibility of the parent. And in the Western world, people only give birth to children that they can be able to support. Let's say, for instance, 2 or 3 children. But here in Africa, we give birth to dozens of children. We have even a Mama Uganda, is it Mama Uganda, Mama Africa, who has given birth to 44 children. So these are things that drag us behind, because if you have this many cute children that you are supposed to take care of, and the resources that you have are very limited, then you end up struggling for you to manage, which is not supposed to be the case. If you can only have children that you can be able to take care of, then it means that you have enough resources that are allocated to the children. And that's why you even find that poverty is part of and parcel of our life. We don't create generational wealth, because the little wealth that we have is very much stretched to an extent that the next generation will still start looking for resources from afresh. But if we have manageable family units, then we can be able to create wealth for the next generation. Like right now, I should be enjoying the fruits that were created or that were worked for by my grandfather. But now I have to work hard for myself, and then by the time I retire, I don't have money to leave for my children. And then my children now start afresh to work hard so that I can manage their lives. So this is some of the things that I think in terms of managing our children and managing our family, we get them very wrong. Point number 2 is about weddings. Let's face it, The reason why you're getting married is not because you're current to the age of getting married. There are certain things that you need to consider before deciding to get married. And one aspect that is very important is the finance. If you don't have the resources to facilitate any union, don't get married. Don't start a wedding where you need people to finance you to get married. In any case, these people who are financing you to get married, they are not the people who are going to be, enjoying the marriage. You are the people who are going to enjoy the marriage. So you're supposed to be able to finance your marriage. You're supposed to be able to pay your dowry. And this dowry thing in African setup is something that I think to some extent I don't agree with, because you are told that, and nowadays it has been commercialized. A family will tell you that they need 10 million for you to be accepted to take their daughter. And maybe you are just a young person who has just gotten employed. You don't even have a house to take your wife. Then you're required to pay all these millions as dowry. So sometimes I think if you don't have the resources, or the resources that you have are limited, then just think about what you're going to do, because marriage is not supposed to make you poor. What I mean is, get married when you are ready. And being ready means that you have the resources to support your family that you're starting. Don't start a wedding where you need people to finance you to contribute for your wedding. If you cannot be able to put off the bill for your marriage, then don't do it. Or maybe just consider doing something else, because at the end of the day, something that is going to work out very well. And these resources that you are using to facilitate this wedding thing, you can use them to start a business or buy some assets that are going to give you revenue to support you. So that is something that I think maybe people are really concentrated on it, and I think at the end of the day it's just a waste of time, waste of resources. Yeah, that's my thinking. If I am wrong, correct me on the comment section. Number three is a celebrity misuse. We have gotten to a point that we have people who we call celebrities, but they really live a life that they are not minding their future. So you find that celebrity today, they are living large, they are spending without thinking. Then they misuse their resources. They don't think about tomorrow. All they do is to go party, drink so much alcohol. They misuse their resources. They don't invest. And then when they get broke, they now start getting people to contribute to support them to get to their celebrity status, while they were working hard to destroy their celebrity status. Then when they get broke, they now need people to support them. It is not something that is supposed to be done, because at the end of the day, you misuse your resources. Then you need people to support you. When you are celebrating, when you're having fun, Kenyans were not there, to be particular. Then when you are now broke and you need help, then that's when you call people. And these celebrities, whenever you meet them, they cannot even greet you. They will even pass you and don't even mind you. Even when you have a problem, not just have a problem on the road, they will pass you with their vehicles and go. And then you find yourself there struggling. And then when they get stuck with their life, they come back to ask for donations, which is not supposed to be the case. So they're supposed to work hard and manage their resources so that they can be able to live that lavish life for an foreseeable future. Next point is sickness and death. That one I can give exception, because you don't plan to get sick. That one I can be very lenient whenever someone needs help and they are sick. That one I can plead with you guys, support them, because sickness and death is never planned. It's not something that you can be able to control. But the other points, it's something that you can be able to control. It's something that you can work on, and you can avoid it. Although there is some extent you can avoid being stuck or getting bankrupt because of sickness and death if you get life insurance. If you have life insurance, it's going to take care of you and your family. So at the end of the day, we need to plan ourselves. We don't plan our lives. We just live day by day. Whenever you wake up, just live like any other day. Don't, without minding that tomorrow might change. So we need to be very careful when we are dealing with the day-to-day life. We need to know that things can happen and the table will turn. So that is my opinion. So you have the opportunity to give your opinion on the comment section. Comment, let me know whether I am wrong or right. Last one is Christianity for poverty. I'm a Christian and I'm very uh, strong support of Christianity. But we have come to a point that we are misusing Christianity and it has become a business. There are few people who are misusing this opportunity instead of preaching the word of God and serving humankind. They have used this opportunity to milk money from followers. For instance, today, if you find that whenever I go to the village, every single time that I go to the village, there is a contribution for a pastor to be bought a car. So they have graduated from being bought motorcycles. Right now, they need cars, which is not strong. It is okay. But you find that it's very ironical when your pastor is driving a car, then the followers, they don't even have food to put on the table. So that is very strange. We need to think, we need to use critical thinking, because we, instead of now thinking about the poor, thinking about the sick and people who need to be uplifted in life, we are focusing on one person. And I'm not against the support of your pastor, but we need to balance the whole thing, because sometimes you can even to go to an extent that the money that is contributed, some people go away with it. Yeah, sometimes back I was in a church where the pastor split the church halfway after the money for building the administration block was contributed. So the pastor decided to go and start a new church with the money that the followers had contributed. So sometimes, although Christianity is very good and we need to really work on our belief, and that's probably where the demarcation or the difference between Christianity and Muslim comes in. We are very hypocritical when it comes to our faith. We we don't follow the protocol. We are just there to pretend and make our pastors feel that we are present. But in a real sense, people are just going there, their body, but their spirit is out, it's doing something else. So we need to really focus and really evaluate, is it Christianity supposed to make us get closer to God, or it is going to make us closer to our pastors and our bishops and whichever name we want to call them. So guys, those are my opinions. Those are the things that I think maybe we have misused and they are getting us to poverty. Yeah, so because at the end of the day, you look at all those things, you know, you get married and you don't have resources to support your marriage. You have children, but you don't know how they are going to be educated. You are there and you know your body at some point, unless a miracle or something, it is going to get hail, and you don't even plan for even the simple government insurance, the NHIF. So we need to be very careful. We need to plan our life. The problem we have, we don't plan. We live day by day without minding that tomorrow might change. So we need to be very careful. We need to plan our life, and we need to invest. We need to do business so that we can grow our wealth. Because you're not going to get wealthy. You're not going to create generational wealth if you're only doing the bare minimum. You're only doing the things that your grandparents were doing, your parents are doing, and you also continue the same. You have to do something different so that you differentiate yourself from the rest of the people. So that's thank you guys for watching this video. If you come this far, you are 1% people who succeed in life. And successful people look like you and the greater Manchester United. Thank you so much.